Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Night Stalker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Slaughter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirit.
Radiant team ban.
Terror Blade.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro Radiant turn to
ban.
ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to pick.
Brewmaster!
Oracle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to pick.
Slog.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Death Prophet.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus.Pro's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Axe!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
final Virtus with NaVi. Here we go, Grant. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think a lot of people might have expected this to go to Game 3. A lot of people maybe VP outclasses NaVi, but in a rivalry match, doesn't matter.
No.
As Kyle would say, Yankees, Red Sox, one could be 0-100, one could be 100-0. It's still going to be a close matchup, and, you know, I'm just nervous for NaVi as well. That last pick, Zeus, you know, Fate is pretty good, you know, 100% match existence, but it's all good. I want to see what NaVi can do, and I hope it's not another Game 3 where Zeus just loses in 20 minutes like we saw earlier.
Yeah, and so talking about that, the Zeus final pick, again, there is one aspect to the Zeus final pick that does make a lot of sense. It's great burst damage against these high armor heroes, you know, things like the Terrorblade, of course. You know, Axe, for example, the idea of that burst magic damage is great. But as then they were also pointing out, it doesn't really take advantage of your vengeful slaughter support. It doesn't really bring building pressure or objective pressure whatsoever. And then, oh, by the way, there's a Fate's Edict from the Oracle. So it's going to be a tough game. And yeah, we were both kind of agreeing that this could either be, you know, NaVi making it work, getting the kills early on, or it could also get out of hand very quickly for Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, okay, so I do Slardar, you know, he should get a lot done, and they do a pretty quick pace here. I know they're talking about Slark, but if he plays like he did last game, right, you just get Treads, Aquila, and then you get that Shadow Blade, and you just start moving around the map, start securing a ton of kills, and it could be a quick game for NaVi as well. This Battle Hunger level one's so good, man.
It really is. Now, Crystallize, of course, is fine in the end, but no chance at a Bounty Rune, had to even pounce away. And it looks like Virtus.Pro is going to get 3 of the Bounty Runes. They actually almost got 4 if it wasn't for General taking it in front of Solo right there, playing that Oracle. I love seeing Oracle, by the way. It's, as far as the support hero goes, I've always been fascinated by the hero in the sense that when you look at kind of skill caps of heroes, I think Oracle is arguably one of the highest skill cap potential supports, because you really look at the skills that Oracle has. Yep. Very good, from offensive purging to defensive purging, you know, the timing of the Fate's Edict to the healing itself, when to use a false promise. There's a lot going on, to say the least.
Yeah, it's getting tough, and Solo, obviously, you know, that's why he has won many MVPs at many of tournaments. It should be interesting, but this dual lane, Slardar Panda going on against TB Oracle. Oracle should do a decent job up there. No Orb of Venom this time, but wouldn't be bad in that lane. You see Zeus, obviously, 5-0. Not as many denies as we saw as the earlier Zeus, but it's so easy. I mean, you just get the Arc Lightning on there, and you're going to get those last hits. You're going to get early farm. And it forces DP to last under the tower. He's done a good job already, though.
Back to the top lane. Outcoming that Fortune's End will put the root effect on General at least, but Solo having to keep away from Lil. Lil, of course, using the crush a couple of times already. But lane's going to be pushed in.
Yep, nice deny on that range creep, though. And you already see level 2 versus level 1. Obviously, they're going to catch up, but I think bottom lane, then, you have the Slark plus Venge going up against Nightstar Axe, 2 very tanky heroes as well. And Crystallize, that's going to be a tough lane. Last time we saw Slark, you know, a little bit easier versus some ranged heroes, and now you're versus an Axe. Good luck trying to get last hits. At level 2, he could just call you. Obviously, doesn't have call plus spin. No. He's got Battle Hunger, but look at this.
I was going to say, he was being very patient with that pounce. It got to a point where he eventually had to use it, of course, as Roger was looking to run him down. But using it there, having to worry about regen, and well, he actually popped his health, so he's back to full and good to go. But yeah, Axe feeling like he's having a pretty good time, and goes back to the last game. In the case of General for NaVi, played a great Axe. We saw Mind Control play great Axe for Liquid. Axe is definitely proven to be a better and better hero, especially after today. We'll see what Pasha
gets the guaranteed lockdown, right? You could also, if you somehow get on top of that Slark with the Blade Mill, could be the same thing like a Troll. Just kills himself so quickly.
Top lane, you see Lil running in there, putting more pressure on Oracle, but Terrorblade, he's not getting pressured, man. He's 15-5 against an 8-0 Brewmaster. I mean, we saw earlier they were kind of running at him trying, but he doesn't really care.
Well, no, that's why I was a little bit confused. When he ended up Crystallize in trouble, looks like he will be fine, though. I was just surprised he got clapped first, right? That's the thing. You can't really pressure the Terrorblade, but you can always throw your beer on him if you want, make him miss. He can't last hit as well, but by getting clapped early, look at this. He's 18-5. He might be perfect CS right now, or at least perfect last hits.
Near perfect, if not there. And you look at Pasha, meanwhile, he's cutting the creep wave. What the hell do you do against this? And this is not the good. I mean, LeBron's in trouble. not going up, and they're going to run after him with that battle hunger. Roger sitting on top, couple more auto attacks. Roger gets the first blood, actually. I go back to Grant. What the hell do you do? By the way, Brewmaster died top lane.
Oh no, is this another game 3 where we see a 20-0 game? I hope not. It's already a 2K lead though. This is a 2K lead at 3 minutes. This is shades of some liquid fly to the moon right now, including the Zeus, right? Last pick Zeus in both games, and well, we're gonna see he is not doing too hot middle. 14-0 versus 19-6. Obviously base damage. Zeus can't really do anything. He's just with that spam, and they killed the Panda top, and Solo wasn't even that low. The Terrorblade uses meta. This is already looking scary.
Do they just feel like Sauter really can't do anything bottom? Is that why he's not there? Because again, he's not really doing anything top, so
it's true, right?
It feels awkward.
Yeah, he runs bottom. What does he do? He gets a stun off. You don't want to right-click the axe, obviously, especially when he's chasing people down. And now Roger just gonna harass Dendy, make Lil as well come here. So quick rotations by both teams. Oh man, you got the Arcane Rune though. Gonna be a little bit easier to get some last hits, spam out some mana, but Pasha will continue to just cut this.
And so I go back to earlier, you know, what do you do? It's seeming like it's come to the conclusion, you really kind of just have to accept it.
And that's why you see the problem, right, with Venge support. She doesn't do anything in lane, truly. Except maybe in a tri lane, you get that wave of Paradox and stuff, but in these dual lanes, like, you don't do anything versus these two heroes.
Terrorblade, he is getting low right here. Fortune's in on him. Get that purge up just in case, but not necessary. Lil running after him. Meanwhile, middle lane, no one. They're duking it out. Dendy dealing plenty of that magic damage, but the Siphon is going to outlast it, and now Dendy, he's the one in trouble. LeBron going down, by the way, at the bottom lane while that took place. The Crips aren't going to miss right there. At the top lane, Lil still trying to fight a Ramses. The Shrine is going to pop 5 minutes in. They pop it themselves, and now Lil, he just has to walk away. Well played by VP there.
Yeah, nice play. Solo just popping it for his friend. But middle lane, it looked like no one actually misclicked a little bit there because he got stuck on the creep, right-clicking the creep instead of right-clicking forward. So he just stopped and attacked the creep once and missed the kill. But still, that was a good play. The Arcane Rune up by Dendy, and he still didn't have enough mana. That's how much it takes to take down that Spirit Siphon girl.
Yeah, he tried. He really did try all that upfront damage, but again, just not enough. And if you're not going to get the upfront, then as we know many of times with the Death Prophet, they will outlast you and turn you potentially. Ward going down in that middle, Roger placing it. He's on level 2 still, so not the scariest just yet, but almost level 3 as I say that. 1 or 2 more creep kills.
It will be nice once Dandy does get level 6. Obviously, you can pressure a little bit more on the map, like up top. You get Terrorblade low again, you just have an extra person there, but uh-oh, Dandy needs some rotations.
Exorcism is ready. He's going to commit that. Doesn't look like it. A little too scary, especially with Lil porting in, although Lil didn't have mana to work with. Granted, he might have a mango, so we'll use that. But back to top lane general again. He's getting some decent CS. Oh, you see the top rune here. Actually, Denny going for it. It's picked up though by Lil as they were running on VP's side. Now Denny gonna try to get himself denied. That's not gonna work. Those Oracle even rotates over. At least Lil may survive, but they wanted Zeus to live.
Yeah, I think that Purge took off in Viz right there. He put it onto the Zeus and it hit on the Slardar too, yeah. So gets out, but he does live, but now it's 0-4 VP. Looking pretty damn good right now. The second Metamorph is gonna get used here, and they're going to the tower. General's dead.
Why wouldn't they? General really doesn't have a play here other than just hope. And it's not going to be enough, and now it's a desperate prayer. So
this is crazy. It really is like a rewind to the Liquid FTM game. You have the last pick Zeus as well as an Axe on the other side of things, and they're just taking over the game.
Axe Battle Hunger's applied. Again, he just used Dark Pack, so there you go. It's going to reset though, and we'll be able to take it up eventually. But yeah, Pasha, he's already got the early Vanguard. Expect the Blink coming up after that shortly. Middle lane, what's going on here? Fate's Edict applied. Okay, Thundergod's Wrath will snipe out Solo, so the first kill finally coming out for NaVi at least. Got to be somewhat positive.
Yeah, they do get it. Obviously, you lose a little bit of your global presence now, but you don't really have that much kill potential in any lane anyways, except that middle, because everyone's just playing super aggressive middle. For some reason, you see random heroes running through with like 50% HP.
And this is a lineup that's built around the idea, as usually a Slark lineup would be, as you hold that thought, because no one middle lane. Trying to run this whole time. Lil, a little bit faster, catching up. Crush, not using it just yet. He's just out of range. Has another sprint in 1 second. Not going to go for it, though. Sees support coming in fact, Night Stalker going out the void. The Crypt Swarm. Now Lil has to use sprint to try to get away here, which it looks like he may do it, at least initially.
Now, the bait in on Roger.
And Roger just runs away. So, go back to the point though, it worked out last game for NaVi. I mean, we saw the Shadow Blade picked up by Crystallize. He ended up really snowballing from that, got the hero kills that they were hoping for. and NaVi victorious in the end. This game, it goes back to, it seems like it's going to be much more difficult to accomplish that.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, like you said, NaVi is winning. They've won both early games, I want to say, in these games, and not this one. But now Ramses, he has no one.
The lift, is it going to be enough? Ramses going down. He did have a center, by the way, but obviously couldn't really use it.
And no one to use it on. That was such a good play.
He is dead. Yeah, great primal split, and he might get 2 out of this. Will General solo, filling up just enough for now. Another Rock Boulder hits, running in. There's the Thunder God's Wrath to finish the job. That was early. Old General, though, very well played on his part. The lift on Oracle, that was the only chance that Terrorblade had to live there.
Yep, no Sunder target. General, keeping him in right there. Nicely done. I'm curious. I wonder... I know Kyle said he doesn't like Blink First, but I think Blink First on a hero like Panda is extremely good. We might see the Helm of the Dominator, which I never will disagree with on any hero. Helm of the Dominator is still amazing. He goes treads though, so he's going more tanky build. Metal.
Yeah, no one. He overstepped a bit, and I don't think he's living through. It's a death prophet. I should never doubt that. There goes another blast lightning. It's enough. Okay.
That was like the last hit too, so almost lived through it, but there you go. So a 5-0 lead for VP, cut down to 5-4 right now. The only lane you still just see Pasha. He's cutting waves right now, going for that blink next, and still a 2K lead though, but Dendy just dies to the solo level 4 Oracle there, so that's not what you want to see happen right there, because you just catch back up into this game, and now you almost give a level 6 to Oracle. That's the biggest thing. It's not even the gold you get, it's the experience this early in the game.
Well, that kind of goes back to Oracle in a sense that hero really can do it all, including some decent burst damage. That nuke of Oracle. Purifying Flames, yeah, it's on a very short cooldown.
And the cast, yeah, it's insane. Roger can try to steal the rune, won't get it. Now he's going to get right click. 1 or 2 crits. Just right click.
He's not really getting them, just going to apply the haze and walk it off. The Night Stalker, he lives. Of course, it is daytime, another couple of minutes before that second nighttime. We'll be kicking it in. Shadowblade progress on Slark. It's still got a bit of time. Bring it back to the finish as well as Power Treads the first. So how's that going for him? Oracle, as he is leveling up that Purifying Flames. Oh, Fortune's End, but a little too far.
Nice use. Instantly turns around right there. And they are playing a lot around middle. They know they want to punish Dendy, so you're seeing LeBron as well as Little just sit around there making sure he is safe. Because Crystallize isn't really getting pressured, but they don't need to pressure him. Pasha's just cutting the creep wave, making him last hit under the tower, make him stay low, so you never know. Someone could just show up and kill him.
Radiant are scanning.
Blink on Axe is almost finished. He's getting there. Ramses, he's just going to jungle for now. Slaughter in the area gets a very offensive ward down. So some great vision for NaVi to kind of see where Terrorblade's at and where they should be moving accordingly. Right now, middle lane, speaking of moving, Oracle Night Stalker, they get a great ward down themselves. LeBron, he's looking to TP out.
I think they saw that though. They saw the TP, so they know to be careful bottom.
Oh, Dendy, he knows somebody's here. Throws out that lightning bolt.
But no, obviously Slark doesn't. Talking about Slark does hit level 6. So last hit in the tower is not bad, right? You clear the creeps, you go hide in the trees, you get your HP back. Doesn't feel as bad as it was before.
Terrorblade, he's like, all right, you want to crush me? Obviously, Lil's not looking for a kill, really. He's just being here to harass and be annoying. And he's accomplishing that. He's definitely doing that, so.
No, this works because Ramses has to go to the jungle, but because of that Panda just takes the top tower right away. TP's bottom.
Yeah, Primal Split going to be activated, going for the kill on Oracle. False Promise is ready. Yeah, just gets edict and will walk away. And didn't maybe want to use a False Promise on himself. And
can he get the toss on anyone?
Would have had. No, it's not going to happen.
You stop them from pushing your tier 1, you get their tier 1, you get the kill, and steal the runes. Lil gets both of them.
Yeah, NaVi's slowly making their way back in. It's like just what we're talking about. This is getting out of hand, and a team that's with the makeup and everything. As Ramses goes down, Dendy nukes him down. Lil there with a crush as well, and I think it's safe to say NaVi's really found their groove now.
There you go. They are back. Doesn't look as bad. They're not just snowballing out of control on VP, and I think it's all the General just gets that big play top, and now he secures that tier 1. They can just make movements anywhere they want them at.
You're right. You think back at the General play with the Primal Split and what he did up there. Is definitely what kind of set things in tempo now for NaVi. But as we suggest that, VP, they still have an exorcism in the hands of Death Prophet as they push this bottom tower. And there's no chance for NaVi to defend this one, so they will catch up at least.
The only problem here is that Ramses, right, we've been used to seeing him at the top the whole time. He's only in third, almost in fourth. He's just forced to only do 3 jungle camps now because you saw he got harassed out of top lane. then he got harassed out of his own jungle as well by Lil, which was a great play, and now he's just forced into that shrine triangle of farm.
Crystallize that Shadow Blade, getting much closer now. There's that blink on Brewmaster. Purchased fairly early on after the power treads.
I like this. I think
back top.
Yeah, I know Kyle's timeout, but on this hero, you just blink in, get your ulti off. It creates chaos.
It's really good on him. And Axe is, of course, another hero that also loves that blink, and sure enough, Axe has his too. So blink timing on either side coming fairly efficiently. Night Stalker, he's up here. Of course, it is nighttime. Looking for a chance, especially with that Axe. But I don't think they're going to find it. Crystallize is doing a great job of using that ward specifically. That ward that Lil got down earlier is definitely doing a lot of work right now.
You might see VP possibly counter, think something's up, but once Crystallize gets that Shadow Blade, you're going to see so much movement. I think him and Panda just team up together, and they just start running around the map, killing anyone they can find, which should be pretty easy. And then you give space for Dendi early, obviously the global presence, and this is nothing to snob at, especially mid-game.
Yeah, no, it's, by all means, the magic damage that he can do is, and I go back to this lineup as stressed from the beginning, it is a great hero to have in that sense. Now susceptible to dying, as well as that Fate Seed, it could be a problem, but so far, it seems like it's worked out pretty well. Now, as you say, that Dendi is in trouble bottom.
No tower.
No tower. He does have a little support coming in. Vengeful, I was going to say, does he get the swap? It looks like he does. Purifying Flame connect. He's trying to get as much damage out as possible, but as silence happens, and now Vengeful Spirit's also going to get caught because of the save attempt. That's a double dunk for Pasha.
Nice, they get the rotation on bomb. The only problem is Ramses is still stuck on that shrine, can't farm top. As long as Brewmaster is up there and crystallizes off the map, which he is in this jungle, the Terrorblade can't farm anywhere except those 3 camps.
Middle lane Lil running away, sees no one running after him, so actually pulling the creep wave even. As Crystallize, guess what? He's got the Shadow Blade just like last game. He's hunting, he'll find Ramses. Yeah, he's sold.
He could have the ulti from Zeus possibly.
Oh my gosh, there is an ulti. Sunder's his illusion. What a heads up from Ramses. He's alive for now, but it doesn't matter. He still goes down. That's how much damage Crystallize can do. And now he's running after Pasha, turning his attention elsewhere, just trying to get out now. But that Crystallize with a Shadow Blade, obviously Thunder God's Wrath. A great heads-up play from Ramses, but it still didn't matter.
Yep, that's what you do. You get the Shadow Blade and you just start ganking. That's all you have to do. While Brewmaster, I thought he was going to go with him, but he's fine just pushing top. No one's answering him.
I still can't get over the fact that Slaughter has been not only picked up this event, but a very successful hero, honestly.
Yeah, it has been.
After all I've been hearing about him as of late, again, we just haven't been seeing him. And now all of a sudden he's kind of a top tier core, it feels like. Anyways, top lane general. Darkness has popped, but there's that primal split, and they deny the tower, but that's a tier 2 tower already going down at 16 minutes in, and we're not even done just yet. General, he's keeping the earth ruling away, at least trying to. Of course, that's the one he respawns on. Virtus.Pro very aware of that. They're running after. I don't think he's getting out of this unless he can blink immediately and TP, which he cannot do in the end because the void catches him. Nighttime indeed, and that will successfully get a pretty big kill in general. So,
yeah, but still, tier 2 tower. Yeah, tier 2 tower goes down, especially against a Terrorblade. Now he's never going to feel safe in that jungle. No matter how many wards they have, Crystallize can always just sneak past those wards with the Shadow Blade and Zeus backing him up. This is really good play by NaVi right now.
NaVi taking the net worth lead for really the first time this game, as you see by the graph there. It was almost 3,500 or so in favor of Virtus.Pro at good 7-8 minutes into this game, and that's a pretty ridiculous lead, honestly. So
now the Yule's up on Zeus, so you can survive. A couple of these ganks throw yourself in the air. Hope you get some support coming from TPs, and they're gonna take this tower. So VP very structure based here.
No one though. Over the tower kill. False Promise looking to live for now. Vincere, there's a heals. He's gonna do as much damage in return. I'm guessing he is gonna live, especially with the Siphon, and Crystallize having to respect that backs off. So yeah, he's back to full life. We do see the synergy there. False Promise, a pretty good ability. Yeah, they get the tower.
Sure is. Now, Pasha, go back in, yeah.
It's heal stop though. That was just picked up by Dendi, I believe. He's throwing out that blast lightning general. If the front line's going for the kill on a solo, currently facing it on himself, not enough to keep him alive though. And they lose the Night Stalker. They're also going to lose Axe. That is 3 dead on the side of Virtus.Pro. The rest will escape. But NaVi, it seemed like that we were just going to see a reset, a fallback, and not much more. But Pasha decided otherwise. He wanted to go in.
Yeah, and it looked like actually that was one of the few miscommunication was like as he blinked in, but everyone else was already starting to run away. And now, oh my goodness, we forget they got the 2 ores, right? These were their 2 first picks, the Roshan picks, quote unquote, because now they can do this so quickly, even without the best Rosh heroes.
I mean,
cores without the Rosh cores.
I was going to say,
the supports are great.
I didn't say great, but so maybe it does make up for the lack of that heavy core.
It's like when you have like a Slark or Peel, you're like, well, we're not going to take an early Rosh, but you throw Venge plus Slardar in there, you're in a good time. And now Zeus is when he 25% EXP gain feels good.
He's level 13 already, 18.5 minutes. He's up there with his teammate Slark. Now Ramses has found space. He's level 13 as well. And continues to farm those camps in the jungle. You stressed it earlier, that's really all he's got right now. And even that, he got killed earlier by the Slark, so still having to be careful.
Yeah, but still, that axe, getting that blade melt up, that's gonna be a big one. You know, you just jump on Slark or Zeus, they're just gonna hit each other, and then you lock them down for the TB meta. Ooh, they're smoked up.
Blade.
Ramsey's so smart, gets back. Will he get found, though?
They see him. They have a ward down. Can they catch him is the other question. Is he going to farm here? Yes, he is. So he's going to get caught. And I'm guessing killed. This time. Oh, no, that was awkward. Yeah, Crystal couldn't get in there. Okay, he still gets the kills. A little, very awkward, though. He popped a Shadow Dance. Now, Pasha's here by himself. They lose Oracle elsewhere, by the way. And now Lil, that's going to be a quick swap. Meanwhile, Nightstalker gets picked off by Slaughter. Or Slark, excuse me. He's doing so much. And it wasn't the prettiest, but they get 3 kills, including the Terrorblade. So NaVi, they'll take it.
Yeah, Lil's just moving around the map. Just like last game they were talking about, he has just been everywhere they need him to be, and there he is. He gets that perfect blink stun onto the Terrorblade, and even though he accidentally blocks his teammate out, they get the kill.
How about this choice, by the way? Yule's already getting to plenty of regen and saving and everything for Zeus, but he's going Axe.
Yeah, I think you do. That's pretty much a double ulti, right? And if Slardar finds, or pardon me, Slark finds anyone, you just cast your ulti, throw the Nimbus down. If no one else is around, it's a double ult.
Okay. And again, like I said, I was having a conversation earlier about that, but so maybe not usually as this early, but you make a great point for it. Right there, no doubt.
Especially the magic damage against TB, right? Oh, high armor, Zeus does not care. And look at this, if he had it right now, this would be a free kill.
This Slark finds another opportunity, but Ramses is not going to overextend this time. It's those spider senses tingling. They know something's up. The sentry's put down. Lil's in the area. They're going to jump Lil first. Purifying Flames. And or Fortunes and everything he needs. You get a point, they get the kill on him, and that's information though for Crystallize.
This is looking a little bit bad for VP, but of course you have Terrorblade, who's only 1,000 behind the Slark. And how many times have we seen a losing team who has Terrorblade? You just win one fight, you win the game kind of thing. Obviously we're still 20-30 minutes away from that kind of thing, and look at this Crystallize. Might find Roger.
Yeah.
Just gonna get out instead.
Yeah, like it's not worth sticking around, like you said. They see the support coming in, that urn from LeBron. He's gonna be run down though by now. Oh, General Jump. He got stopped though with a yield immediately. He still has a problem with great silence though, as mentioned. Now Crystallize also in trouble off the Shadow Dance. He's gonna pick up another yield. Looks like Axe is gonna get killed, and now Death Prophet's in trouble. No save. Death Prophet goes out. Terrorblade gets hit with a metaform, but NaVi runs over Virtus.Pro. Crystallize backing up initially. General getting in there. The silence was great, but it still didn't matter.
Yep, because Panda got that split, and that's why you get those treads. He has the Vlads as well, and that feels so good. That's a 5-for-1, and just the item choice of Brewmaster. If he went Brown Boots Blink, like none of this would have been possible. The fact he went treads before then, I know Kyle talks about the naked Blink. Good thing he didn't get it, and they're just pushing the base.
They're already going tier 3.
They got the Auras, they got the Vlads, they got the Venge.
Ooh, Sutter going pretty deep there, but just simply say hello to Roger and then back off. Again, kill the tower and back. I'm sure it's going to be the play here. As resurrections are happening, Crystallize, he is low. Doesn't have Shadow Dance, and he does have an Aegis, and it will be used here. Now, can he get out? Shadow Dance is coming off good, and they do not have a split, though, and that's pretty important. There's the immediate heals. Off the Dark Pack, going on to no one. No one's dropping fast. No one's dead. 48 seconds on buyback. What's going on? NaVi looking to go cutthroat against Virtus.Pro right here. Roger's going to be leashed up, and he'll fall as well. That's 2 dead.
That was such a good play by Little. He gets 2 of them stunned on the backside while they're killing that no one up there in the DP, and they're just going to possibly go for Rex. They don't have the best building takers, but luckily, like we said, the Venge with the Aura as well as the Vlads gives Crystallize enough damage, possibly.
No Death Prophet, no Nightstalker. Death Prophet even still down for 20 more seconds. So again, lack of siege is hurting NaVi a little bit right here, but they're eventually going to get the melee racks. And again, I said before last time, they're going to back up, I'm sure, but Virtus.Pro kind of engaged, and that's what caused all of that. But no, they just smoke out for now.
That's funny, too. They get the tier 2 bottom, just creeps. That's all the pressure they're putting on middle. The creeps just take down the tier 2 bottom as well, and
take fallback.
Set up here. What are you gonna do right now? You don't even have the ghosts up on no one. That's like your big team fight.
And that's a Silver Edge, by the way, already finished on Slark.
Yep, obviously getting it on Axe is good, but see you later. That's no buyback. I don't really. You can possibly go bottom because the creeps are still pushed. Ramses is trying to push him out right now. No, they call a good game. It's over.
NaVi takes out Virtus.Pro. We're sitting here thinking the early 3,000 lead for Virtus.Pro with their lineup that it's going to be rolling over, but NaVi, what a statement from them. And you know, we talked about this series as far as going into it. Again, understanding, especially in the CIS region, a lot of hype. There's the storylines here.